Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be testing out the new one size setting powders. I think they're called just, you know what, I should have looked at the direction. Okay, here it is. The one size ultimate setting powder. As you know, this brand is created by Patrick Starr himself. So I picked up both of the shades. I picked up the shades in Dark Deep and also in the Translucent. So I'm just going to be trying them out here. I've already put on my face, so this video can be super quick and we can get through trying this out. If you want to see how these end up working for me for the first time, make sure you keep on watching, girl. I put on my makeup beforehand just so this video won't be too long. If you want to know what's on my face, I always put what's on my face, literally the title is what's on my face, in a description box for you guys to check out, so it's not redundant. But I can tell you that I have on the Hocus Pocus palette from Colourpop. I use the Anastasia Beverly foundation, which I haven't used that in a long time, and I'm regretting it because it looks really good, like really good. It's slightly the color I'm not the most like pleased with. It's in the shade 490W. I don't think this is my shade, but it was sent to me by influencers, so I couldn't really pick. And I used the Rare Beauty concealer today in the shade 430W, and those are the main things. Everything else I will list down below in the description box. So let's get right on into this try on. I want to go ahead and go in with the translucent powder on the middle parts of my face, so underneath the eye, like right in the middle of my forehead, down the strip of my nose, and right here on my chin. And that is basically what I will do for the translucent. Now I did get the mini ones. These are not the full size ones because I don't tend to go through powders like very quickly, and since I have so much makeup and so many setting powders, I like to get the travel size just so I don't waste anything. The travel size from his brand of the setting powder is 0.23 ounces, and I'm trying to see if this will even show. It's very small. Like, I think the Laura Mercier travel size is a little bigger, but I'm actually not sure, so don't quote me on that. I'm just dumping a little bit of it into the sifter. I mean, out of the sifter into the top. Alrighty, so I'm going to use a brush today. I'm using the Morphe M501 brush. The reason I'm using a brush today is because I use a lighter, I'm going for a lighter look, not super heavy. The eyes are very dramatic and heavy, so I want to keep the rest of my face just a little bit on the normal side. Normally, if I'm like really about to do the baking action, I use my sponge, but we'll see how this is working for me with the brush, and then I'll go in with the blender. Move them close. Right off the bat, the powder like meshes into my skin really nicely. Like, it doesn't even look like it's sitting on top. It literally melted into my skin, which is a good thing. So I'm reconsidering a little bit. I think I want to do a light bake with it because it's like, would it even be Patrick Starr if we don't do some baking? So I am going to take my sponge, go into the top here, and I'm just going to, I'm scared because I'm not a baker, y'all. I'm not a baker. I don't make cakes. The texture of this powder is amazing. Oh my God. It's so soft. And I don't really smell anything either. I don't think it has a... To me, it doesn't smell like anything. It looks really soft, focused, finishy in the face, and I like that. This is the type of powder you probably want to do at a photo shoot. Now for the day-to-day, it is giving coverage. So for the day-to-day, if you don't like your powders to give you coverage, your setting powders to give you coverage, then stay away from this powder, because this is giving, like, y'all see this coverage. I wore the Rare Beauty concealer, and that's like, well, I think the Rare Beauty to me is more of a medium, the top of the medium range of a coverage concealer. But this gave that concealer some coverage, honey. Yes, and I like it. I like it a lot. So let me blend just out the outer. With setting powders, you have to wear it to really know how it performs. You can't just sit here and be like, oh yeah, I like the setting powder, cool, I recommend. No, it's more than that. So of course I'm gonna have to tell y'all how I like feel about it at a later time. This is why this is just like a try on video, because setting powders, you need some time to feel it out. But so far, like just off of the first try on, I like that this powder is giving me coverage. And of course I'm gonna try to see if it gives me flashback, but I know Patrick would not just have me out here with flashback. It's 2020. Why would we even still have powders that give flashback? So now I am going in with the deep, and I am going to put this all over the rest of my face. And how I'm going to do that, I don't know, because I don't want to give myself too much of a full coverage on the outer. So I think I'm going to take like a bigger fluffy brush like this one. This is my BH Cosmetics number 2 brush. I typically use this for bronzer most of the time, but I'm going to use it for this powder. And I'm just going to, this is how I do it with a brush. I technically like dab it in there a whole bunch of times, and then I just get the excess off. Now I'm just going to put this all over, except for the areas that I put the translucent in. I'm not going to go over that with this. I'm just going to go on the outer parts. Make sure I'm getting it real good. I need my... It's not as mattifying as Huda's powder. Huda Beauty setting powder. I think it's called the Easy Bake setting powder. That junk is matte, okay? It's not too dry for me, but it's matte. This doesn't feel like it's super matte. Oh, I got it all on this fan, honey. Yeah, it doesn't feel the same type of matte as the Huda one. So just a little comparison there. Now I'm going to take a bigger, fluffier brush just to kind of wipe off any excess powder that may be sticking onto my face. And now I didn't put on a bronzer, so I'm going to go ahead and go into my Cosmetics palette and use some bronzer with the same brush that I just did the deep setting powder on. So my powder bronzer is blending fine on top of this, so I'm not having any trouble with putting products on over it. It's blending just fine. Alright, so right now I'm going to put on the rest of my face, which includes me doing my lower lash line and something on the lip. Take this band off of my hair and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back and this is basically the look. I'm no lace connoisseur, so I'm still working on trying to get this to blend when I put makeup on. But y'all, so far this is giving me that soft finish. It really hasn't creased on me at all. I've only had it on for 20 minutes, but it hasn't creased on me at all. And it looks so bomb. This is the type of powder you would probably want to use in any type of photography or video situation, because it really gives you that coverage. And yeah, I like it so far. Now I haven't had the opportunity to wear it all day or anything like that, so I will be wearing this throughout the month. I'll have it on Thanksgiving, see if it can hold up in that hot kitchen. And I'll just be keeping tabs on it. Everything else that I have on my face, I already know how it works. So I know if this goes wrong, then it's the powder to blame, because I'm used to everything else. But I don't foresee me having any real issues with this. I did take a flash photo just to see how the whether it would give me flashback. Let me show you guys the picture. Okay, focus on the picture. As you can see, nothing crazy. I need to put a little bit more foundation on the lace, but besides that, it's pretty much flawless, the finish. So yeah, we're just gonna have to see how it performs throughout the day and whatnot. I will always come back and update you in a future video on how I am liking it. With that, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, girl. Links will be down below in the description box. Like this video, watch more videos, do all of that. And I will see you guys in the next video.